First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalom to you, sincere Akyam, few and far between Akwathiam. Alright, shalom to the tabernacle of David, the 100% truth, man. Speakers, the 100% truth speakers, man. Tabernacle of David. Alright, the hopeful elect. Hey, it's your brother Urami Kazak. Hopefully back with another edifying lesson. Quick, short, sweet, to the point. This one will be just really praise, man. Praise. You know, I didn't have nothing prepared, so honestly, just on my spirit is praise. Just to praise Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for everything that he's done, right? For us, at the end of the day. Right, look at this stupid ring off my finger. Dang, this thing is stuck. But I just want to give Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi some praise, alright? And we really got to be understanding and being grateful and understanding how blessed we are and how fortunate we are to be in this thing and to be partakers of this thing, right? A lot of people not partakers of this thing, right? Understanding that 1/3 when you do the fractions, 1/3, 2/3, right? So let's say it's 2 billion people in Israel. Okay, you know, and we don't want to take census. We don't do that because, you know, that's wrong, but just the estimate. Okay? So 1/3 of 2 billion would be what? You know, I ain't a brainiac with math or nothing, but 1/3 of 2 billion would be about what's that, like 700 million, I think, something like that, you know. So just trying to just really forget the numbers or whatever, just trying to really put into perspective how many people are actually going to be saved. All right, now we don't know how many Israelites it is, okay, understanding that, but to put it into perspective and then to take it over back to 2/3 would be, you know, so add that number 700 million, add that twice, right? So that would be 1,400,000,000. Boom, 1,400,000,000 would be destroyed. 700 million would be saved, right? When you're talking about it from that perspective, if it's just 2 billion Israelites. Now it may be 3 billion, 4 billion Israelites. You don't know. Okay? We don't know. And we ain't on that. We ain't about to do no census and be like, well, it's you know, there's so many people in Brazil, there's so many people in Ecuador. We're not doing that. Right? That's just making an estimate. So that 1/3 number is far less than the number that, you know, is 2/3. But those 1/3, that right there, you got to be grateful, and you got to be happy that the truth is resonating with you, that you can watch a video and understand and comprehend. Some brothers watch a video and don't understand a lick of it because it's been a spell of delusion on them, right? 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter 10 through 12, right? Isaiah 29 and 10, right? That deep sleep. Being part of that 1/3, you not in that deep sleep. Yahawashi opened the book and revealed it and sent it down here to you. He revealed it to you to understand. So therefore, you can watch the elders and you can be like, okay, shalom, yeah, I got it. And you have a chance to make your call into the election sure. That's what we're supposed to do. So Thawadah Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, even for that opportunity to take us up out of the world. We could have still been in the world doing whatever we did, right? You know, just recently was did a song called Lucy, and Lucy being Babylon, right? And I did it in the perspective of a female we used to love, right? She used to be my baby, right? Understanding that, because the world was our baby at one point in time, man. Brothers was in this world. The world used to be our baby. She used to be our girl. We used to go to the club. We used to do all of that stuff. I ain't go to the club too much, but just in a general perspective, brothers used to be out there doing worldly things, okay? Smoking, drinking, partying, whatever, man. Out there not fearing Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Understanding that. So just out there in the world. So Babylon or Lucy used to be your baby, right? This whore used to be your baby. That's who you used to deal with. That's who you used to look for. That's who you used to love. That's who you used to seek knowledge from. Oh, what's the world saying? Oh, you doing stocks? Okay, let me see what stocks is going on today. What stocks is going up? What's the numbers? What's the information? Let me get some information from the world, from Babylon. What's going on the stock market, on the Wall Street, right? You used to seek from the world, right? Hey, the brother Kawam, man, you was a what? You was a DJ in the world, right? So you used to be into that life. You used to be like, who's the next new artist? Who's coming out? Who's making that type of music that's gonna move the people? You used to pay attention to that, right? That used to be, so the world, that was your girl. You used to love her because that was what, feeding you. And, so that's what that whole song was about. And Thawadah Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for bringing us up out of that, to come over to the other side. Because the grass is much greener. The grass is far much greener than what we used to do, So what? We get persecuted. So what? So what? We get lied on. So what? Right? It's a brother, I ain't gonna say the brother name or whatever, but a brother on TikTok used to fellowship with a long time ago. A long time, man. And I still love the brother, man. Brother teach excellent. Brother teach great. But had a confusion, disagreement. He lied on me. Just to be honest, he lied on me. Right? I still love that brother. Still my brother. Still watch his videos. Right? And I don't have no feelings towards that brother, or no hateful feelings, or no grudges. Because at the end of the day, I learned a lot from him. Right? I ain't about to sit here and have no grudges. And that brother blocked me. Because I told him something, just being honest, man. Like, I don't feel like he handled the situation correctly. Okay, as a man. And we're going to have them disagreements. But am I going to feel a certain way towards that brother? No. Right? Because that's how you got to be. If you can't have that spirit of King David. Saul wanted to kill King David. Did King David want to kill Saul? No. We got to have that same type of spirit. Right? If brothers can't get with that, then this ain't, you ain't really in this thing. You like, man, I can't, hold up. I'm trying to get more light. I think that's the best. But if you can't get to that point where you can't simply forgive a brother, and you're supposed to forgive a brother 77 times, to block me when I don't teach incorrectly, I'm teaching the doctrine of the apostles, I'm teaching correctly, I'm going out there on the corners, and you got several brothers that don't go out there in the corners, but to block me, that's showing that it's ulterior motives. It's things that have been, might have been building up inside. And at the end of the day, brothers got to work those things out in themselves. And saying all that to say is, you gotta be the bigger man. And you gotta see the bigger picture. Okay? Dang, bro can't see this, or bro can't see that, or bro feel this type of way, but it's not even that type of way. Pray for your brother. Pray for your sister. Right? Because they might not even be able to see it for themselves. I tell certain brothers, man, do works, do more works. And I pray for them brothers that they do more works. Because I want to see my brothers and sisters succeed. I want y'all to be blessed. I want y'all to succeed. All right? And the same thing. You don't want to be the main one that's, and that's the thing in this world, man. Lose the competitiveness. You don't want to be the main one that's up. You want to be around people that's up. Everybody's up. Everybody in faith. Everybody got the spirit. Everybody know the scriptures. Everybody's sword is sharp. I don't want to be around brothers and their sword ain't sharp. What I'm around you for? You know? And if you knew and you coming into this thing, then what I'm going to help you do? I'm going to help you sharpen your sword. Because I'm a real, genuine brother. I'm not doing this for no intentions to boast on you and be like, I know more than you. No, the fuck, man? Come on, man. And there's some brothers that be like that. To be in a high-minded spirit and to talk down on brothers. That's not it. Hey, I told brothers, man, hey, man, produce more videos, produce more works. You say you follow the elders, you watch the elders, will do what they say. You love Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, will do what they say. And just leave that there. That's a seed. You plant that seed, it grow. You know, either brothers is going to let it grow and they're going to do it, or they're going to chop it up and not do it. And then time will tell if a brother is truly listening, if a brother is truly diligent. You're going to find out if your brothers and sisters is diligent at the end of the day. And Thawadah Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi for giving you discernment to even see that and to understand it. That's just a simple thing. When you was in the world, you could tell if you had a little bit of wisdom and using discernment, you could tell if this person is genuine, if this person is sincere, if this person is going to do what they say. After a person burns you one time, okay, you know, you should know better. You should be cautious of that person. Because, yeah, it may be brothers that say they in this truth, and they in this truth, okay, whatever, and they saying they in this truth, they calling them correct names, they say they keeping the laws and commandments and statutes, but they continuously burn you over and over and over, right? Hey, it comes to a point where you're going to stop getting burned. You know, touch the fire, boom, oh, man, that fire hot, right? So, you done with that, right? Peep certain situations. And like I said, I ain't have nothing prepared, but we do things with order and decency. You don't do things in chaos. You don't do things without, you know, off just in haste. If you go in haste, it's going to be done wrong because you didn't plan it out and think it out. Some of the best lessons that we do, man, we plan out and think out. Sometimes we just flow off the spirit, yes, and they may hit hard as well, right? But I know some of the best lessons I ever did, I planned out and thought out. And that is an example of how you should treat life. You should plan it out, you should think it out, you should go into it, because you're going into a battlefield. You may not think every day is a battle, but every day is a battle, every day is a fight. You're going to encounter something every single day that it may try to rattle you, it may try to break you down, it may, man, Satan out there, what you mean? Satan out there, right? And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to test you. He's using Satan to test you. So you plan things. You take your time every single day. Don't do things in haste. Don't do things in haste and just without thought, right? Let me, I just dropped something. 1 second. I'm gonna get it after the lesson, and I'm gonna wrap up. You don't do things in haste, man. And Shalom, Khan. Then we found our first love, wisdom. Yeah, and when you come into this thing and you dealing with your first love, which is Yahawashi, which is the book, which is the Bible, which is the scriptures, right? You dwelling off of that. You matching the mate. You dealing with her, and no book can match her. You reading through the scriptures, and I don't care how you can read the Bible all year, read through it all, and think you got it all, but you don't. Because I guarantee you, you're gonna read a chapter over or a book over, and you're gonna catch something else. The Spirit's gonna reveal more to you. It's always gonna be more to gain. It's always gonna be more to bring in and soak up. There's always gonna be more information to take in at the end of the day. So don't ever get complacent in the scriptures. Don't ever get complacent in the spirit. The flesh died daily, right? That scripture, the flesh died daily. You examine yourself daily. You look in that mirror and you examine yourself and you hold accountability for yourself daily. You should do that in the morning, right after you pray. After you pray, you should go and look in the mirror, hopefully brush your teeth and wash your face, right? And then, while you're doing that, look in the mirror and talk. Man, talk to yourself, man. Look, lose that mindset of it's weird to talk to yourself. Talk to yourself, right? Be like, man, yeah, I was fucking up right then, man. I was messing up. I shouldn't have did that. You know you the best. You know you the best. Talk to yourself. Fix yourself before somebody else gotta fix you. Fix yourself. That's needed. So you look in that mirror and you understand what's going on. You think about situations. You really being conscious of a situation, of everything. You think about what's going on today, plantation, relationships. You think about everything that's going on, friendships, family members, sheep, brothers that you're dealing with, that you may need to call or talk to or check up on. Hey, bro, you ain't did a video in a minute. Is you good? You check up on your brothers, being sincere. I like to do that and, just have those talks. And, you set time apart to talk to yourself and to get some understanding. That's part of examining yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Barak. Alright? You talking to yourself, you examining yourself. Planning out your day. We don't boast, but we plan. You plan. Don't be out here like a, man, what is it, man? Don't be a soup sandwich, man. Alright? A soup sandwich, you putting some bread together with some soup. Shit sloppy as hell. It ain't gonna work out. Don't be a soup sandwich. Alright? You need to plan your day. You need to plan. You say you ain't been doing no videos. Alright, well, plan some time to do a video. You got 24 hours in a day. Take this time out. You got a phone, you can look on the YouTube. Your camera working, right? You got a hand, you got a piece of paper, you got a pencil, you got a pen. You can write some scriptures down. You got a phone, you can look at YouTube, you can look at Instagram, you can look at Facebook, you can look at X, Twitter. You can look at all these things. You can take pictures of your damn self, but you can't do a video, right? Come on, man. Plan it out. You can plan these things out, and you can go forth and do a video. All right? Like me, my schedule, man, I always do a morning, well, not always, but most of the time, I do a morning edification when I'm on the way to work. I wake up, I pray, brush my teeth, wash my face, get dressed, and depending on if I had a vision or a dream the night before or whatever, or depending on whatever lesson I watch in the morning, right? Wake up with enough time to actually watch a brother's lesson, or to watch a lesson, or to get some thoughts, or to read a scripture, and then you just stay in the spirit. You wake up and you seek Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You're supposed to seek his presence. That's up to you. Seek his presence, right? And then I do a lesson on the way to the plantation. I know it take me about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, to get to the plantation. So boom, I just do a lesson on the way to the plantation. And then I try to do a lesson during lunch. And I upload it. And then I may sometimes do a lesson on the way home. So boom, that's 3 lessons in one day already. Because you're going to encounter things in the workplace that is tests. You're going to encounter tests every single day at the plantation. And if you can't figure out how to make a lesson out of those things, come on, man. Then you need to study more. Everything we encounter every day, man, you can make a lesson. Like, I hear my coworkers talking about foolishness every single day, and I'll be like, man, they don't got it. They don't understand it. They talking about Kemet, they talking about Egyptology, they talking about this and that and this and that, right? Just lost in the sauce. That's a lesson right there. Because our people are what? They doing what the heathens do. Birthdays and Christmas and Thanksgiving and all of that stuff. They just what they talk about, right? And it's vexing to the spirit. It's vexation. It's vanity. Ecclesiastes 1st chapter. It's all vanity. It's a lesson right there. Just off of what I see on the daily at work, right? That's why I say when brothers be like, man, they can't do lessons. Do you live? Are you blind? You walking around with a blindfold? I'm looking around constantly. It's lessons all around here. Constantly, man. That's why, man, it's like, just say it. Just say it honestly that you don't love Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Just be honest. Yeah, I don't love Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. I don't feel like giving him my time. You can say it. You can say it. It's okay. I mean, it ain't okay, but because them excuses, they ain't cutting it. What's the excuses gonna do? Is the excuses feeding your sheep with excuses? My kids can't eat excuses. What I supposed to do? I'm supposed to say I'm going to the grocery store, come back empty-handed and get them excuses. Oh, yeah, we was gonna eat some salmon tonight, but I got these excuses. Here you go. Y'all can't eat these excuses. My kids can't eat excuses, right? If that's the type of leader you are, that's the type of person you are, you want to feed your congregation excuses? Hey, man, we see why Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to destroy you. Because that right there, that's not a proven vessel. That right there, that's not a vessel that's not going to make it. You're not a soldier for Hamashiach. Scripture say you got to be a soldier for Hamashiach. You got to cry aloud boldly. Spare not. Tell the people their sins, their transgressions. Daily exhort. Daily exhort. Just disappearing, that ain't daily and exhorting. Right? You got to constantly put this work in. And as you do, as you constantly put it in, it gets easier. Because it takes 21 days to build a habit. So you flowing and you getting used to it. And as you studying, which you should be studying, you should be reading scriptures, you should be watching videos. These things should be resonating in your mind. Scripture should be popping into your mind the more you take it all in, the more you soak it up. Right? Common scriptures. Isaiah 14, 1 through 3. Boom. Brothers already know what that is. Right? Oppression. We taking over. Right? Easy. You precept that with Revelations 18 chapter. Right? Babylon. Drinking the cup. Double. Just simple scriptures. These things, when brothers bring them out, it's constant. It's already jumping in your mind because you have been putting in the work. That's the same thing. I was just watching the Minnesota, who they playing, the Nuggets. I was watching that. And when brothers is doing their moves, crossovers, footwork, fade away, boom, and the defender already knows what you're doing because he's studied. He's experienced in the art of basketball. Because he's put the time in. He's put the work in. He's watched film on your game. So this is what we should be doing. We study the scriptures to understand. So our enemy can't get up on us. How the demons gonna get you, man, if you got scriptures? Hey, resist the devil, rebuke Satan, he shall flee. You've been reading the scriptures. So you already know how he gonna come. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? You already know how he coming. You should already know how he's sliding. If you've been reading the scriptures and you've been watching constantly, then you already know, see him on the way. Boom. We gonna look at it and laugh. We gonna hit each other up. Hey, they releasing it. They trying to go mandatory. Boom. And we gonna rejoice because we know it's about that time. It's about that time. And we excited and we happy. Ain't nobody out here scared. Let these heathen be scared. Let these Edomites be scared. Let these 2/3 Jake be scared. But we ain't scared. We ain't trembling at anything. The fearful go into the lake of fire. Revelations 21 and I believe 8. You know what I'm saying? I don't got my sword, but loosely quoting. So, hey, the fearful, the unfaithful go into the lake of fire. You ain't have faith. You didn't truly believe. You got to truly believe in this thing. And how do you get that? By reading the scriptures, by building it up, by doing the work. By doing the work, you're building yourself at that point in time. Doing the work, going out on the corners, putting in work, that's like you hitting the gym spiritually. Watching the videos, that's like you hitting the gym spiritually. Don't you want to get stronger spiritually, mentally? That's the only thing that matters right now. Working out, you know, it profits a little, but it's still whatever, man. It's still, in a sense, vain, trying to be a bodybuilder and all of that. Now, keep your temple in a good shape. Yes, indeed. But we ain't trying to be no damn Arnold Schwarzeneggers out here, man. You know, we do what we can. We stay in shape. But mentally and spiritually, you should be lifting weights. You should be benching 445, man. All right? Get a precept. Shalom. Blessed are ye that sow beside all waters, that send forth thither the feet of the ox and the ass, Isaiah 32 and 20. That put this work in, that sow seeds. Most definitely. You put these work in. You reap it for what you sow it. We are building up our treasures in heaven. Once again, some brothers will said that before, man. It ain't everybody's not gonna get an equal share. Just because you 144, just because you 1/3, everybody's not gonna get an equal share. You gonna get paid off your works, what you put in. It's a difference, what you put in. Now we all gonna be rich. We all gonna be overloaded with wealth, never running out, everlasting, right? But you also put in these works. It's about what you do. It's about how you carry yourself. It's about how many sheep you feeding and things like that. In this point in time, this is the point in time. This is the true work. This is the occupation. Stay occupied with this truth. Don't fall off. Don't slack off. Don't take time off. I just lost my granddaddy, man. You know, his funeral was today. All right? Am I going to take time? No. Because what? Death is not the end, man. He in the kingdom. He know the truth now. He know Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. He got the names. He up there with the Allahayim. He's straight. He in the spirit world. Resting. Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Right? The dust goes to the earth. Spirit goes back to Yahawah who gave it. So, being attached to somebody emotionally, in that sense, you being attached to their flesh, you being attached to the carnal aspect of them, right? What is that gonna do? Is that gonna help them? No. The best thing you could have did for them while they was here was try to get in the truth. That's the best thing you could have did for them, so they have a chance of not being a part of being on the right side of Daniel 12 and 2, coming back not for shame, but for glory. Okay? So being all in your feelings, emotional just because somebody passed, that ain't it. You know? Don't be carnal, don't be holding on to certain things like that. And that includes your kids, that includes your woman, that includes your parents. You getting caught up on these families, on these emotional things. You do these works to, for one, work out your own salvation and to protect your household at the end of the day, because you gonna love your people in that sense. But that scripture says you gotta hate your mother, your sister, your brother, in that sense, meaning you can't love them more than Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. You gotta love this truth the most. Look at Job. Job got took everything from him, but he didn't turn against Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. There's some brothers out here, you may have a daughter or a kid or whatever, and Yahawah take that kid from you, and then you cussing him out, or you turning against him, and you not believing in the truth no more. Yahawah forbid, but it's just, you gotta, don't be too attached to these things. You pray always. You pray over your people always. I pray over my wife, my daughter, my kids every single day, man. You pray, and you pray that you're doing correctly, so that none of that happen to you. But at the end of the day, you make sure you putting in the work. You make sure you putting in the time in your occupation, your true occupation. All right. Fruit of the land, no time. Dang. It's lucky. But hey, man, I'm about to get up. About to wrap it up and throw water for the precepts. But don't be attached. Don't be attached to things too much. Cars, houses, whatever it may be. Don't be attached to things too much. All right. That's, what's the word, man? Materialistic. Don't be materialistic. All right. Dang, man. Back in the world, dudes used to try to fight over you step on somebody Jordans. That's a Jake. You step on a Jake Jordans, they trying to fight. They trying to throw hands with you. Like, come on, man. It's just a piece of material. Really, that shoe that you paid $120 for, it cost $15. It took $15 to make in China, and they shipped it over here. That's the way slaves are. Cause slaves ain't never had nothing. They get something they think is expensive, and then they all up on it, man. They willing to lose their life over it, right? And that's just ignorance at the end of the day, and that's being attached, being too damn attached, right? What down here is beneficial to us that we willing to lose our lives over? You're supposed to die for your what? For your woman. You're supposed to honor your woman, a righteous woman, your wife. Honor your woman as Yahawashi died for the church. You're supposed to honor her like that. That's it, right? And your brothers as well, because that's the greatest thing, to die for your brothers, right? And brothers that will be martyred, they basically unaliving for their brothers at the end of the day, for the name of this truth as well, for Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And they'll come back, and they dying knowing they coming back to the kingdom, knowing they coming back to those new bodies, those everlasting bodies. That's the true reward. But you got 2/3 out here, man, dying over a set, blood, cuz, crip, etc., etc. This LA shit is weird, man. Cali weird, man. I'm from the South. And that's like, that shit all transpired to over there too. You got these clowns over here talking about they doing that. I'm like, man, we in the country, nigga. What is you talking about? You a blood. We are in the country. We are riding horses and shit. Like, but that's the ignorance of Jake. And that's showing you, wherever Jake at, wickedness is going to get to them, or righteousness is going to get to them. It don't matter where you at. Dirt road, concrete road, whatever Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has made for you, it's going to get to you. All right? It's going to get to you. That spirit that he wants to be on you, it's going to get on you. You can't escape that. You can't run from that. It's going to hit you, man. You know? I done told, hold up, man. And I done told him. I done told that brother. All right? But I'm trying to, I'm just being nice to him. But produce more videos, Angel. Produce more videos, man. And continue to study, you know. Because, hey, while you on here, we gonna address it. You was on the elders page, just commenting, bro. And I'm trying to help you, cause understanding this, man. You only got like one video on your page, you know, and you've been dealing with us for a minute. You gotta understand the order of this thing. Let me see. You gotta understand that, bro. You fresh. You fresh, man. All right, you a couple months in. You want to take your time. You don't be on the comment board. All right, you know, slow down. You want to sit back. You want to listen. You want to learn. I know you want to be a supporter and you want to help, but sit back and get some more understanding. All right, don't be in the elders comment boards, man. All right, just talking and yakking and especially, I saw you in there making jokes, like LOL and stuff like that, bro. No. If anything, just precepts. But for the most part, just don't even say nothing. Just sit back, learn, and listen, man. All right? And don't think that, well, bro, we all went through it. We all go through it. All right? I've been watching the elders for 3 years, and I just now felt comfortable enough to actually put some precepts in there a couple months ago. So, you know, you sit back and you understand order, and you get to understand, and you need to relax. You need to relax, especially because you have no works. You got one video on your page. All right? You know, so, and if you can't get with that, then you can't get with the order, man. You can't get with the understanding. Yeah, they gonna shoot. And Elder Monetizer done put this out plenty of times, man. You steady commenting in the pages, but you don't got no works. But you got all these comments in the live. You could take all them comments and go do a page, go do a video, but you don't want to. That's general. He made a general statement on that. Like, what is it? That's a queen spirit. That's what it is. You want attention. You want to be a whore. You want to be seen. Fuck is we don't want to be seen. And that's part of being a man and being a female. Females like being seen. Hey, look at me. I got my nails done. I got new clothes. I got, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Men, man, we chill. We laid back. We don't, I'm Judah. I'm laid back. I don't want to be seen. I don't give a fuck about the being seen or none of that. All right? You know? If you just posting comments and shit just to be seen, hey brothers, I'm up in here. But you ain't got no works on your page, you out of order. That's just bold, just strictly. Plain and simple, you out of order. You out of order. And you got to get in order. You want acceptance, because that's why you posting precepts and scriptures, because you want acceptance. We get it. We understand that. But hey, seek acceptance from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. How do you get that? By feeding the sheep. How do you get that? By keeping the laws and commandments and statutes. By doing the works. Don't seek acceptance from men. All right? Don't seek acceptance from men. I done told you. Seek acceptance from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And guess what? You will have favor with men, and you will have favor with the Elohim. If you do correctly, you're going to get favor with everything. Look at our forefather Jacob. Yasha'Allah. Favor with everything. Alright? So don't just be, man, to Angel, don't be commenting at all. Because you knew. You knew. And when, like, the precepts was straight, some of them, but then I saw you, like, LOLing and he-heing and shit. And I was like, oh, man, what is this? I was like, yo, what is this dude doing? It's like, and the last live I did, the other one, you was talking about, you put in the comments that you having a baby. I'm like, man, what? This ain't social hour. You know, I don't know. Like, if you playing, this ain't social hour. This is, we really teaching over here, you know? And that's why I did a order video just to, and I you know, it's okay, because we have to address order for all the new brothers that's coming in every once in so often, you know. But you should know better, because we done had this talk before, and I ain't trying to have it. I ain't having to talk no more. Like, and let me see what the brother Karam said. Dying over your neighborhood, yeah. You dying over blocks you don't own. Kinda. Dying over blocks you don't own, man. Alright? That's what Jake is famous for. This my block, or this my block, but you don't own no real estate on the block. You ain't even in a position to own no real estate on the block. Fighting over Edomites' land. Alright? But hey man, I'm done, man. Thawadah Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Alright, all praises be to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us his truth. Shalom to the sincere Akyam out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine on the highways and byways. Shalom to the house of David, the tabernacle of David, the hopeful elect. Alright. Summarizing this is just, I ain't had nothing planned. It's just the Thawadah Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Keep order and produce works. No excuses. No excuses. Alright? Man, I got a wife, 3 kids. We got basketball. We homeschool. I got a job, work every day. Well, every 5 days a week. You know. But do I make excuses? No. Right? I got a newborn baby, right? Do I make excuses? No. Right? So that's what I'm saying. It's like, if you single, you should be on fire more than me. You should be producing damn near 5 videos a day. Nah, but hey, edifying videos, most definitely. That's the key point. Edifying videos, right? But ain't no excuses. And I'm not gonna sit back here and make excuses. Like I said, my granddad just died, and I ain't making no excuses. Ain't no days off. Right? Don't, because that could have been an excuse for me to take away from this truth and be like, man, I need a couple days off, y'all. I had a death in the family. I need a couple days off. I ain't that type of dude, man. Right? I'm here. You know. At the end of the day, man. And we know, and we close. We are getting there. We are getting there. If this is, as Elder Apostle Tahar say, this year is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. Right? The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. We are right there. I love everything that I'm seeing. But hey, I'm up out of here. With the ox say, I was tested as well today to see if I would go out. Hey, most definitely. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi gonna test you. You know. And you know, we already had a talk. Get on them videos. Come harder, come harder. Get on them videos and stay consistent. Cause you know a lot, you know. You just gotta keep doing your thing. You really sharp with the scriptures. Just keep doing your thing and keep producing. And I hear your videos. You get more comfortable and all of that. So hey, Spirit gonna deal with you more. The more you do it, the more Spirit deal with you. The more you fast, the more you pray, the more Spirit deal with you, man. Alright? I'm walking testimony. So hey, I done saluted and did all that, so I'm gonna just say shalom.